Kelly from Bombsaway Boxing. With me I've got Ellis Ward. Ellis, you're out on the 21st of November, mate.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your opponents and how you feel you're going to get on.
I don't really know much about my opponent, to be fair. I know that he's here to do a job, whatnot. But yeah, I'm coming to put on a good performance, coming to make a knockout statement. Let's get it.
Yeah, brilliant. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of your home crowd there because you're boxing in Barnsley and you're a Leeds lad.
Yeah.
So how many tickets have you sold?
Yeah, definitely. I've got a big following behind me, a big fan base. I appreciate all my supporters and everyone that's been behind me from the beginning. Definitely looking to make some noise out in Barnsley.
Brilliant, mate. And so tell us a little bit about your amateur pedigree. I know you didn't have that many bouts, but you mixed in great class with your sparring.
Yeah, so in my amateur background, I had 15 amateur fights. I won the Yorkshires, I got to national quarters. Like you said, I like to have a bit more amateur background, but like you say, I had high level quality sparring over the years, from being 15, 16, mixing it with the very best. Josh Warrington, Maxi, Hughes, Tyrone Nurse, list goes on and on and on. So I struggled to get fights in my amateur career, and then I did a few. I wanted to get into a few box cups, but just fell through with injuries and stuff like that. And then when I turned 20, I decided to turn over and turn pro, because this is what I wanted to do.
Yeah. So how did those spars go with the likes of Warrington and Maxi Hughes?
Oh, a massive turning point for me within my boxing career. I learned loads, more than the fights, 100%. Like I say, it's all learning, all experience at the end of the day. Just trying to perfect my craft. Like I say, now I'm only a 23-year-old, I'm still learning, still fresh, still young. Just always learning, always looking to improve.
Yeah, so you got years ahead of you. So you knew from an early age you wanted to turn pro.
Yeah.
What is the aspiration? What do you want to achieve?
I want to go all the way. I really do believe in myself, and I back myself all the way. That I think I'll make world level.
Yeah, I believe so as well. Who are some of your motivations, professional fighters that you try to emulate?
That I just try to relate to just anyone. I respect every boxer that gets through them ropes and into the ring. All respect, and I take my hat off to them, because we're getting in there to make a difference and change his lives round. I'm just a kid who grew up on a council estate, just trying to make a better life for myself and provide for my family. Yeah.
And what do you do outside boxing?
Outside boxing, I work a 9-to-5 job through the day, and then I train on a night at boxing. That's my life.
And what's it like? What's the motivation like getting in after a day's work?
The motivation, you get to work, and the motivation is really to leave work, isn't it?
Yeah.
I want to do this full time.
But getting into the gym after a day's work.
Yeah.
What gets you through the gym door after you've just put a slog in work?
I just feel like no excuses, hard work, but you got to put the work in now so you can live your life later in the later years.
Discipline.
Yeah, discipline, of course.
Discipline. Well, I've just seen you put in 8 solid rounds with a brilliant professional prospect and former GB representative in Harvey Lambert.
Yeah.
And I would say you held your own. I think it was a brilliant spar to watch. Who are some of the best fighters that you've sparred now during your pro career, and how well has it prepared you for going forward?
I definitely say, like you said there, I've just done 8 solid rounds of Harvey Lambert. I definitely say he's one of the best I've mixed it with within my pro career. Also like Corey O'Regan, the likes of, who else I've sparred that many people. Who else would I say I've sparred that I've really... Louis Sylvester, very tricky opponent, very similar style to me as well, I rate him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've sparred all sorts. Tommy Hodgson, I rate him. The name goes on and on. There's too many to say, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So you have a good relationship with Callum Simpson, and you have him in your corner. How was that formed, and what does that do for you?
Like you say, Callum being a good friend of mine, very motivational, and just a key role model to me, really. Just seeing what he's done, where he started from the small all shows like I have, and made his way to the very top. He's very motivational and very, like I said, a key role model for me.
Yeah. And have you got a roadmap from now to, let's say, 5 years' time, what you want to achieve?
Yeah, definitely. I want to push on for Central area next year. and then I just want to make my way up through the rankings, go to English level, British level, European, and I just want to make my way up through the rankings. Like I say, in the next 5 years, I do believe I'll be mixing it with the very best at the top.
Yeah, and anyone in the rankings you're looking at right now that you think would push you forward that little bit extra?
No, I ain't gonna say no names, but when the time comes and whoever's got the belts, at the end of the day, it's just business, and I'm just trying to get mine. That's all it is.
Yeah, just business. Yeah, there's no malice in this for you.
No malice.
Yeah, I could see that when you sparred. Then you're a consummate professional, and you treat this game as what it is. It's your job, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Well, listen, thank you very much for your time, Ellis, and I look forward to seeing you out on the 21st. And I'm hearing some big news later on in the future, which will be announced soon. And I'm made up for you, mate. I'm made up you're going to get these opportunities. So good luck for the future, mate, and thanks for your time.
Appreciate it.
Cheers.